Ladies and gentlemen, this is a part 3 video. If you want to see the first 2 parts, they should be the last 2 videos posted on my channel, if you're watching them as they come out, obviously. If you're not watching them as they come out, the first part will be linked in the card up above, and the second part should be pretty easy to find after that. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the video. Alright, you can see there, look at that. We have all of our crystals there. We're very close. You can see I'm excited about this. This could be the match, I'm thinking in my head. I've been working towards Masters, for a couple months now since the game came out, so I'm pretty hyped up. And considering I've won the past 2 matches, I'm looking forward to it. So I went Slowbro here, still running the same item set as before. I decided to go top path. I apparently can't read. You can see score, and you can see the levels on my things. My score shield, I wish it was grade 20. Because that extra 2.5% of your max HP can be pretty important for being able to prevent you from getting stunned by another basic attack or something. It's not a lot, but it's not insignificant, if that makes sense. So you can see here, I'm looking a little concerned because we have both a Zeraora and a Gengar locked in with a Machamp and Lucario, and both of the Lucario is obviously really good. Machamp is passable. But then I look at the opponent's team, and luckily neither of us have supporters, so it's not like either of us are at a disadvantage. But when they have a Blastoise, a Greninja, and a Lucario with strong picks like Cinderace and Zeraora, Zeraora, however it's pronounced, I don't know. But you can see I'm starting to be a little worried. Our Gengar has the fluffy tail, even though he's not the jungler, so I'm very worried about this being another match where we have 2 junglers. And you can probably see the look on my face. It kind of looks like I've almost already conceded it. I'm just trying to be happy about things. So jumping into the match, you're immediately going to see me get upset about something, and I want to see if you guys can realize what I'm upset about. So I start going for this wild Pokemon here, and then I start realizing, hey, wait, where's my teammate? So then I look, and our Ghastly is just, or our Gengar technically, is just sitting in the zone. So I'm starting to think, did this guy just rage quit because he didn't get jungle? And I'm definitely very much thinking that. I can never actually tell by the end of the game if he was being controlled or not, as in he was just an AFK computer basically. I just concede the middle farm because, in my mind at least, because I think, okay, well they had 2 people, they're probably gonna get it. Then I realize the opponent's not here either. What have they been doing that I was able to clear the entire lane myself and still be able to get here in time? So I am already level 4, which is absolutely incredible, because the Gengar wasn't here to mess with my XP. So I start going for the Froakie, because I want to be doing a lot of damage. They do steal that farm, I think. No, I think I got it, actually. I don't quite remember. But, as you can see, I don't really have a level advantage on them or anything, but I do have defender's advantage, because I am in that goal zone. I have so much HP, and the assault vest activated. There's just a lot I'm able to prevent against. So I try to time this to where I can get these. I don't do a very good job. I don't think I get a single one of them. I do get the Vespiquen, actually, so that at least is good. But we can see our Zeraora here is being really aggressive. I was trying to save him, which I probably shouldn't have, because I'm probably going to go down here as well after using my eject button. This is what I was mentioning earlier. And I get really mad because I get way too mad about this game, admittedly. It's one of the reasons I quit Clash Royale, so I get way too competitive, and this is starting to become the game where I get way too competitive and take it way too seriously. But for now, I'm okay. And there we go. So, I'm just getting up here. Zeraora's probably going to die again if I had to guess. Our Zeraora was really aggressive early on in the game, and I had already kind of conceded that, okay, this, yes, the Zeraora jumps in for some reason. I don't know why he does this. Because he's gonna die here. I try to kind of back him up so that I make the Zeraora fall back, and he does, but I just don't know what our Zeraora is doing, because I appreciate he's backing me up, because there's just 3 in bottom lane at the moment, so I'd be alone otherwise. But I guess he's up here because there's not really a lot of jungle to clear. But then I see that he dies again, so I kind of just sit here. Our team down below is being really aggressive as well. Even with 3, I think because there's 3 of them, they're trying to be a little too aggressive. I think I try to clear these, then I go to help out Dreadnought. I probably spend a little too long up here, but I really don't want the opponent to get all of this farm. So I try to clear it so that I can maybe get to level 7 by the time I get there, which I won't be. But at the very least, I've prevented most of it from my opponent. Oh, and then I also do this. So I'm the only one up here, so I'm able to get 27 points, which is going to be nice for my leveling. And I do actually get to 7 because of that. I'm not going to bother with Rotom. I find Dreadnought to be way more important. So we are running down. They have a big amount of their team there. And we have 2 of our teammates up in the jungle doing who knows what. So I'm just here. Cinderace is absolutely annihilating me. I use Telekinesis just to stall a little bit. Because Cinderace is just nuts. Yeah, and they get Dreadnought because the team is just not here. I get solo Unite moved, and I was not expecting that, obviously, but I do love it when you get solo united. It's like a solo ult in Overwatch or something. You just think, well, I did die, but they gave away a really valuable tool, so how worth it was it really? But anyway, yeah, so they do get Dreadnought there. It's a bit of a shame, but I mean, yeah, we had 2 teammates in the jungle during a Dreadnought fight. That's not ideal. I'm here now at top. Their team is all here. Their team is playing very well, by the way. They're playing very coordinated. I don't even remember how we won this, because I don't feel like we should have. Lucario does a pretty good Unite move down that lane. Unfortunately, they're still all pretty high on HP. I think they had shields from a buddy barrier or something, so it didn't do too much. Or Lucario dove in and died, because I don't know why he did that, honestly. I used Telekinesis to start stalling, because I'm waiting for my team to get here for some extra firepower. I pushed them all back with the Surf. We actually get 3 of them here, which is absolutely nuts. I think the Surf combined with something, I don't remember what it was, but the Surf combined with something, and we just pushed them all back and did an insane amount of damage. So I'm Telekinesising the Rotom there. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but whatever. The Telekinesis is just, you use it whenever you can. Not on most wild Pokemon, but if you use it on the Rotom or if you use it on an opponent, just do it. Because it allows you to stall to get your Surf back, and that's just solid. I see the Lucario. I do have a level advantage on him, but then the Greninja shows up, and I'm thinking I cannot win this, so I eject button to not get hit by the Power-Up Punch. If I had gotten hit by Power-Up Punch there, I would have been stunned, and I would have been immediately ganged up on by the Greninja and the Lucario, so I would not have won that. Lucario's kind of coming over here, stealing our farm. I should not be chipping at these. I should be letting him start them and trying to steal them, because I'm weakening them for him, seemingly. But I think there's Aurora ulted there, or that was us. It was one of the 2, but I do barely survive on that. I'm not great on HP, but I feel like with 3 of us here, we should be able to stop the Lucario, and we do. Honestly, there's just a pretty big team fight going on here. I didn't even realize until that message popped up that Dreadnought was back. So our Gengar, I'm starting to think that Gengar is actually played by a normal person, because he's actually down there starting to fight Dreadnought instead of following one of our teammates. Although I think he is probably going to die here, because he is on his own. He's a speedster. Yeah, he dies. So I'm down here now for some reason. I see Dreadnought's really low on HP, and I actually managed to steal it. So I'm gonna die here because there's 3 of them there, and I think they ulted because they all have the buddy barrier thing on them. But being able to steal the Dreadnought is really nice for being able to keep up in levels. Because if you look at the levels that I have pulled up now, Cinderace is already level 13, which is nuts. Cinderace is just sweeping us. But other than that, there's not a lot going on in terms of their leveling. We're pretty par with them. In certain cases, we're a little higher. I don't know if it was a smart idea to use my Unite move here. I used my Unite move and Telekinesis just to try to ensure Lucario dies. I probably should have saved it. I don't know if I can get my Unite move back in a minute and a half for the Zapdos fight. We did secure a kill, so I guess it did technically give us a positive, but I don't know if it was worth it. I run up here, and I see all this energy lying on the ground. It's Christmas, pretty much. So I'm just picking all it up. I probably didn't need to pick up all of it, because I could have scored a faster goal if I'd left it and then come back. But I see that their team's down there. I'm thinking, hopefully they're not guarding. I'm going to try to sneak in and get 40 points. I'm pretty sure it does not work out. I think I get immediately jumped on. Yeah, there's Aurora's there. I just use Telekinesis. He doesn't actually come after me for some reason. I don't know why. Because I am alone there. But yeah, he doesn't come after me, which is nice. So I'm able to just run back because I know Zorora's a tough enough opponent that I don't think I can beat Zorora on my own unless I have a level advantage, which I don't think I did at that point in the game. So I'm just trying to get some farm. I'm trying to get high leveled for the Zapdos fight. Cinderace is on their way. Cinderace is level 14. I know I can't beat Cinderace. So and I still die. I'm really surprised at how much damage Cinderace does. But to be fair, Cinderace was 3 levels above me, so I probably should have been falling back instead of attacking. But I am seeing that Zapdos is coming in about 20 seconds. I think I maybe go help the Lucario. Yeah, I jump over here, actually, because there's a pretty decent fight going on at the moment. I'm trying to get the Cinderace to die, which I think we do manage to pull off. Machamp does Unite move to do it, but Cinderace going down is pretty nice. Cinderace will be down for the first few seconds of this Dreadnought, so if we can secure it quickly enough, which we're not doing at the moment, I try to do a telekinesis into the bushes and miss. Blastoise is really low on HP. I managed to get him with my Surf. They start scaring off Greninja, so I start going back up here to work on Zapdos, because I think, okay, Cinderace was down. Cinderace is not down anymore, so we have to get this as quickly as possible, because Cinderace could very easily steal this. They have a team full of Pokemon who could steal, Zorora, Cinderace. I want to say they had a Greninja, who is dead at the moment. I try to use my telekinesis to stall him. I end up using my Unite move, actually, which I think was definitely worth it, because Lucario just has so much stealing potential. Their Zorora almost gets it here. That game easily could have gone either way. We just got lucky with the ticks, honestly, and who got the last hit. But yeah, that could definitely have gone either way. Blastoise is just trying to chase us down to stop us. There's really not much he can do. He tries to do his, he tries to use Water Spout there. It doesn't really work. I use my eject button to get the 100 points. You can see from the scores, or you can see from the goals, this game is probably over with how much we're scoring in the middle. I decide to fall back anyway. Lucario almost catches me there. But yeah, I decide to sit here and do the defending job because there's 45 seconds left. It's pretty anticlimactic, obviously, but this is what you have to do. You really have to try to secure it so that the enemy cannot score. It's so important that they can't score, because even if you get Zapdos, the enemy team can still counterscore potentially. It's a lot harder because they have to sit out the entire amount of the goal and wait for it to score, but it is still possible, so you can't just stay in their area, all die on a team wipe, and then they just come over and score. That is not something you want to do. So it's very boring, but for the last 30 seconds, I've just been sitting here watching, because I definitely think something's going to happen. I don't think anything ends up actually happening. I just spend 45 seconds sitting at the goal. I decide to go out in a big and flashy woohoo there. And you can see me being excited, because we clearly won, and that was Masters. So there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the part 3 that you were all waiting for, that everyone clearly wanted. I want to thank you all for watching this. I really enjoyed making this. As you could probably tell by my intros, I had a bit too much fun putting this together. I just want to say thanks, because it's been a long time since I put out a video, so if you guys are still watching, I appreciate it. I'm working on putting out more videos. On my whiteboard over here where I keep track of things, or else I will immediately forget them, I have several video ideas written down. I just haven't been able to get around to making them because of school, because of how much I'm streaming and doing stuff like that. So I appreciate you sticking around. I have more video ideas. They're coming soon. I wanted to make these to at least put out something for you and to have some fun with it. So thank you. And until next time, this is Bloober Gamer signing off. God bless America. Oh, by the way, if you want to see more of these, just let me know. I have tons of footage and I can easily get more. So, yeah, there you go.